This Valentine story is not about perfection. It is about choosing love, deliberately, gently, and fully. Welcome to Inspirational Stories and Encouragement Channel, a channel dedicated to sharing inspiring stories of resilience, faith, success, and triumph. Stories that will uplift your spirit, spark your passion for growth, and empower you to thrive in both your personal and professional life. Please sit back, relax, enjoy the story, and see what you can learn from it and apply. And now, today's story, the best way to build love. When Eleanor Rose arrived in the seaside town of Larkspur, she wasn't looking for love. She was looking for quiet, a place where the sound of the ocean softened her thoughts and no one knew the weight of her past. She had loved before, and learned how deeply love could wound when it wasn't safe. She had learned to rely on herself, and she planned to keep it that way. Julian Moore had lived in Larkspur most of his life. He owned a small bookstore near the shore, a place filled with poetry, old novels, and the quiet presence of stories that had survived time. Julian believed love wasn't something you declared loudly. It was something you proved in consistency, in patience, in staying. Their paths crossed on Valentine's Eve. Eleanor stepped into the bookstore to escape the cold air. Soft music played in the background. Candles flickered gently between the shelves. She reached for a book of poems at the same moment Julian did. Their hands brushed. It was brief, accidental, but neither of them pulled away right away. They exchanged a simple smile. No fireworks, no dramatic moment. Just something warm and steady, something that lingered. Julian recommended the book. Elena thanked him, and when she left, she carried more than words in her hands. She carried curiosity. She returned the next day. Then again, just a quick break. Please, if you are enjoying the story and gaining something from it, kindly support our channel by subscribing and turning on the notification bell for more inspiring stories. Subscription is free. After watching, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thank you and welcome back. What began as short conversations slowly deepened. Julian listened more than he spoke. He noticed the way Eleanor chose her words carefully, how she softened when she felt understood. Eleanor noticed how Julian remembered small details, how she liked her tea, which poems made her pause. They walked along the shoreline in the evenings. Sometimes they talked about memories, sometimes about fears they rarely voiced. Sometimes they walked in silence, comfortable, unafraid. Love did not rush them. It waited. Still, fear followed closely behind. Eleanor hesitated whenever emotions deepened. She had learned that love could leave without warning. Julian felt his own fear, the quiet concern of loving more deeply than he might be loved. There were moments of distance, pauses in conversation, thoughts left unspoken. But instead of walking away, they chose honesty. They spoke carefully. They listened fully. They stayed. And with every difficult conversation, trust grew stronger. By the time Valentine's Day arrived, something between them had settled. Calm, certain, undeniable. That evening, Julian invited Eleanor to the bookstore after closing. When she arrived, the space glowed softly with candlelight. Rose petals traced a quiet path between the shelves. Outside, the ocean whispered against the shore. Julian stood waiting. He didn't rush his words. He told her that loving her was not an accident, that it wasn't impulsive or careless. It was a choice, one he made every day. To show up, to be patient, to care without fear. He told her he didn't want a perfect love, only a real one, built slowly, honestly, gently. Eleanor stepped closer, resting her head against his chest. Julian felt her breathe in, then exhale, like she had been holding something heavy for far too long. In that moment, she didn't need to protect herself. Loving him felt safe. Tears filled her eyes, not from pain, but from recognition. She whispered that she was ready. Ready to trust. Ready to choose him. Julian held her as if the moment itself mattered. He kissed her slowly, not to claim, but to promise presence. And in that quiet bookstore, surrounded by words written by lovers long before them, two hearts found their home, not in perfection, but in choice. In closing, Love is not built in grand speeches or dramatic gestures. It is built in patience, honesty, and the courage to stay when walking away would be easier. This Valentine's Day, remember that real love is steady. It grows quietly through daily commitment and sincere care. When nurtured with intention, love becomes a place where two hearts can finally rest. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you are inspired by the story and learn some valuable lessons from it. Thank you for watching. If today's story resonates with you, please consider subscribing to our channel and turn on notifications bell for more inspiring stories. Don't forget to like, comment and share. I remain yours truly. From my heart to yours, love and blessing. Titus Ogbetera. Shalom. You will succeed.